What up, everybody? It's your boy AFL did it back with another one. However you got here, whether you already subscribed to the channel, whether I popped up on your news feed, whether somebody told you about me and you're checking me out for the first time, however you got here was meant for you to be here. So I appreciate it. Before I get started, if you can hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for the content. You did it? Cool. Shouts out to everybody who keep hitting that like, subscribe, sharing the content, hitting the hype button. I truly appreciate it. So, to everybody out there, I love to say thank you. All right, who we got up, y'all? We got that rapper Mystikal up right now. No, but we got to give him a boo. Let's give Mystikal a boo. Yeah, he got to get booed. All right. For people who don't know who Mystikal is a Southern rapper who gained his fame when he was in the group with Master P and the No Limit Soldiers. And he's had some hard times that of course I'm gonna say he brought on himself. He did what 8 to 10 years for a RAPE that everybody was disappointed to hear about, and he gets out, he gets in trouble again. Now, this is how can I put this? This is something that he claims he didn't do, but he still negotiated a deal with the government or with the state, even though he says he's not guilty for a second RAPE. So let me read y'all the article. It says Mystikal pleads guilty to RAPE back in March, and on Tuesday he was officially hit with a whopping 20-year prison sentence.
What?
That's like a life sentence, to be honest. It says Mystikal fate was decided on Tuesday in Louisiana as a judge gave the Grammy-nominated rapper was sentenced to 20 years in prison for RAPE. Prior to yesterday's sentencing, the artist had pleaded guilty to third-degree RAPE back in March. Wow.
What?
Which is crazy because it's like you've already done time for this, and now you're back in court pleading to the same exact thing. So him getting 20 years is not surprising to me. And if you're guilty, if you're found guilty, I have to believe you're guilty. And as part of the hip hop community, I can't feel sorry for you no matter how bad I like your music. You know, shake your ass, watch yourself. That's gonna be embedded in hip hop history forever as one of the best uh party theme songs of all time. But uh these charges over trump anything that his career has ever done, if you ask me. Now it says, however, prior to his sentencing, Mystikal made a last minute attempt to have his guilty plea stricken from the record.
What?
The rapper said he did not have sufficient opportunity to fully consider the consequences, according to CNN. To me, that's not an excuse, bro. He talking about he didn't have enough time to read the paperwork that you're pleading guilty to. You know, I'm quite sure his attorney let him know. Now, if you plead guilty, it's not a first degree, it's a third degree, but he has priors for this same exact thing. So I'm quite sure they talked to him and been like, look, this is we don't know how much time the judge is gonna give you, but this is what you could get. I'm quite sure they told him that. He's trying to act like he's some little kid who don't know the system. Bro, you're an ex-felon who's done time. You should know the law backwards and forwards. It says in the end, the judge decided not to honor his request. Instead, the rapper's victim got to address the court.
What?
Not a good thing. Revealing the full extent of her allegations, she explained how the artist had pulled her braids, punched her, choked her, and raped her as well. Mystikal responded to his victim saying, "If I did that to you, I deserve the max sentence." In the end, the judge took him up on that offer, giving him 20 years, which was the recommended maximum sentence following the plea deal.
What?
Wow. Wow. So he just basically screwed himself. I don't know why he would tell them if he's guilty to give him the maximum. So they thought he was guilty, so they gave him the maximum. Now this is a state charge, so I'm quite sure he wouldn't have to do the full 20 years, but how much of that time I have no idea. Um It says the rapper had been arrested for the crime back in 2022 and was being held at the Ascension Parish Jail without bond. Now he will be going to prison for the next 15 to 20 years, depending on how the courts calculate his time served. This is not the first time that Mystikal has been convicted and sentenced for a SEX related crime. In 2003, the artist received a 6-year prison sentence for sexual battery. He pleaded guilty in that case as well. So not only did he plead guilty in this case, he pled guilty in the other case as well.
What?
Bro, 15 to 20 years. I don't know how old Mystikal is, but I'm quite sure he's in his 50s. And let me see right now. How old is the rapper Mystikal? Wow. So Mystikal is 55 years old right now.
What?
So he has the potential of the earliest to get out is when he's 70 years old.
What?
And the latest when he's 75, 76 years old. So he already did 6 years for the first one. Now he's about to do 15 to 20 for the second. And I just cannot feel sorry for him. If you taking stuff from women like that, this woman is claiming he punched her, he did all of this stuff, and she showed up in court and asked the judge for the maximum. And I don't know why his lawyer would let him tell the judge, if you figure I'm guilty, then I deserve the max. I mean, bro, you already pleaded. Why would you say that after you already pleaded guilty? That makes no sense to me. Well, Mystikal, it was nice knowing you, bro. See you in 20. I want to know what y'all think down below. Do you guys believe Mystikal when he says he made a mistake? I don't. But what do you think? That's all the time I got for this topic. Please make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that hype button. And y'all already know I'm gonna be back with some more reaction videos, some more news, and I'm definitely gonna catch y'all on the next one. Alright?